Heavy morning. Glad you could join this morning. So if you have your mat ready, and you have like maybe some books or some blocks if you like, and maybe even just a towel, roll it up, something you can put underneath in your neck. When we do our cool down and our relaxation, that might be beneficial. Or if you have a strap or even a towel, if we're doing any kind of leg movement where we're opening up through the hip joint to help you reach towards the ankle. If you need some help with that, just grab a towel. And we'll start in a minute or two. So I thought this morning we'd do a nice easy flow, get some heat in the body, do some nice opening, then work on some postures, some standing postures, and also then get down to the floor and work on some abdominals and some hip and chest openers, and then end up with a nice sort of deep, easy relaxation. So really try to get the body moving and get the heat in there, and so really try to break up those sleepy muscles. So morning, more sleepy morning. Good to see you. Again, work at your own pace. Take rest when you need to. If you need water, just keep your water bottle beside you. I'll just start with the sitting bones on the mat, and then just lengthen through the spine and let the body gently sort of huddle into the mat. And just let your fingers sort of curl facing the ceiling. The feet flop to the side. And good morning, my name is Caroline. And I do teach the Vinyasa and Yin and restorative and the Ashtanga at the Mayfair Lakeshore Racket Club, that branch. So take a few deep breaths here. Just sort of let the body want to settle into the mat, just noticing how the body sort of adjusts to the surface beneath it. And go back into the breath. Kind of draw your thoughts towards the way the breath travels in through the nose. And as it leaves the nose, how it feels on the upper lip. Maybe some of it escapes through the mouth. But we want to try to really use the breath through the nose and out the nose. If you like, you can set an intention for today. Maybe you'd like to work on balance. Maybe it's just that movement, aligning breath with movement, finding peace of thought. And set your intention, and then periodically through the practice, revisit that intention. The slowly bring the soles of the feet as wide as the mat. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Hold on to your elbows and bring them up over the head like a picture frame. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Let the knees roll side to side, just to open up through the hip creases. Allowing the fluid to gently lubricate the joints. You don't need to touch the mat on either side. The knees, just let them roll side to side like windshield wipers. Kind of going back and forth on the edges of the feet. When your knees reach the right-hand side, just let them stay there. Again, you have the option of taking your right heel and hooking it to the outer side of the left knee, and then just sort of gently drawing that right knee down. But it doesn't need to touch the mat. And soften here. Your left hip will be up. Just breathe through that. Slowly bring the right foot back onto the mat with the left. Windshield wipe, Left to right again. Knees again, roll side to side. When your knees reach the opposite side, left-hand side or right-hand side, take that upper leg and hook the left heel towards the outer edge of the right knee crease and draw the left knee sort of just towards the mat, but don't force it down. Stay here. Deep breath. Allow that right hip to be up. And bring the left sole foot back onto the mat with the right. Draw the knees into the chest, hold onto the shins, give a little squish, a gentle rock side to side. Cross up the ankles, draw the chin towards the chest, roll all the way up. Press the palms forward, fingertips. Draw the belly in and forward fold. Soften the neck and shoulders. Deep breath through the back. Slowly walk the fingertips in towards the feet, lengthen through your spine. Bring the arms all the way up on the inhale. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Gaze towards fingertips. Exhale down to the heart. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale. This time, inhale, lengthen. Down to the heart on the exhale. Interlace the fingertips. Reach forward, press round the back. Exhale, take the hands around the back, interlace them at the back. Inhale, open the chest. Down to the heart on the exhale. Bring the arms all the way up on the inhale. Down to the heart on the exhale. Interlace them, press the arms forward, round the back. Open up the chest, interlace at the back. Inhale here. Exhale to the heart. One more time, arms all the way up on the inhale. Down to the heart on the exhale, then interlace them, press forward, exhale. Inhale around the back and then interlace. Inhale, open up the chest, to the heart on the exhale. Take your hands, bring them forward, roll onto your knees, coming into your cat and cows. Press the hands nice and wide, lots of space between the fingertips. So like starfish, lots of space here. Fists under shoulders, knees under hips. Draw the belly towards the mat, open up the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. One vertebrae at a time, press to the top of the back. Inhale, walk through your spine, open up your chest. Exhale, tailbone under, rounding the back, press through the shoulder blades. Inhale, walk through your spine, open up the chest. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, rounding the upper back, press through the shoulder blades. Stay here, come back to your table. Curl the toes under into your first downward dog. Press your hips up and back. Lots of space between the fingers. Press into your knuckles. Try to avoid pressing too deeply into your wrists. Feet are hip width apart. Begin to pedal your heels one at a time. Think about lengthening to the sides, right from the wrist all the way to the armpits. And then press both heels down again. Again, pressing into the arms, lengthen through the sides as if you're lengthening through the wrist all the way to the armpit. Lengthen the sides of the body. Press into the left foot. Point the right toe to the ceiling on your inhale. Bend your knee. Open the hip out to the side. Lift through the right knee towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're practicing today. Point the toe back to the ceiling and then bring the knee towards the chest and step it forward. Let the left knee come down on the mat. Come onto your fingertips nice and tall, nice and wide. Draw the hips down, open up the chest. Peel the toes up. Draw the sitting bones back towards the back of your mat. Lengthen through the hamstrings. Inhale, come forward, drop your hips, open your chest. Exhale, peel back, lift up your toes. Inhale, forward, hips, open chest. Exhale, peel back. Inhale, forward, hips, open chest. Exhale, back. This time when you come forward, press the left palm down, right arm comes up. You can stay here or lift up the left knee. Reach through the fingertips, press into the back, ball of the foot. Look down at your mat, place both palms down, step back to downward dog. Press into the right foot, point the left toe to the ceiling, bend your knee, open the hip out to the side, lift the left knee higher towards the ceiling or the sky. Opening up that hip. Point the toe back to the ceiling, bring the knee in towards the chest, lift and then step the leg forward between the hands, right knee comes down, high on your finger pads, right on the finger pads here. Drop the hips, open up the chest. Begin to peel the toes up towards the ceiling, hips draw back. Get the stretch through the hamstrings. Inhale, heavy hips, open chest, come forward. Exhale, peel back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. When you come forward this time, your right palm comes down, the left arm extends towards the ceiling. You can lift up the right knee if you like and press into the ball of the right foot. Try to stretch out that right hip. Gaze towards the left palm. Left palm comes down on the mat, step back into downward dog. Lots of space between the fingers. Draw the belly in. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump lightly to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Come to a flat back on the inhale, then exhale, fold towards the shins. Press into the feet, grow taller, lengthen through the spine, down to the heart on the exhale. Arms all the way up on the inhale for a half sun salutation. Exhale, swan dive down, draw the belly in. Inhale to a flat back. Fold on the exhale. Inhale, press into the feet, lengthen and grow taller. Exhale, heart center. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive, draw the belly in. Keep it engaged. Inhale to a flat back, hands on the shins or on the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press into the feet, draw the belly in, reach. Exhale, two more. Inhale, lengthen, grow taller. Exhale, swan dive down. Flat back, inhale. Fold a bit deeper on the exhale. Inhale, press, grow taller. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach. Swan dive down on the exhale. Inhale to flat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press, lengthen and grow taller. Exhale, heart center. Begin to bend your knees, sit into your chair pose, reach. Draw the sitting bones behind you. Try to keep the knees together. Open up the chest. Squeeze the inner thighs. Slide the shoulder blades away from right down the back. Keep the shoulders softened. Come back up to standing on the inhale. Step up to your right, parallel arms and feet, toes facing the long side of your mat. Turn the right foot towards the back or short end of your mat. Begin to reach over that right leg. Place the hand down by the ankle. Left hand comes up. Stay here, or if you want to grab onto the big toe. And reach. Draw that left hip away the opposite side. Lean back as if the wall was behind you. Keep breathing, gazing towards that left palm. Come all the way back up, parallel arms, feet, toes face alongside of your mat. Turn the left toe to face the front, short end of your mat. Begin to reach over that leg, then come down. Place the palm by the ankle, reach the right hand towards the ceiling. Lean back or grab onto that left toe. And keep reaching, keep pulling, lifting, gazing towards that palm. Try not to dump your weight into the front leg. Press into the feet. Come all the way back up, parallel arms and feet. Turn both feet to face the back end of your mat, so square your hips. Left hand comes up towards the ceiling. Reach forward towards the back of the mat. Place the hand down, baby finger beside your baby toe on the outside. Your right hand spins up and twist towards the right, gazing towards the right palm. Look down at your mat. Come all the way up, parallel arms and feet. Turn to the front, square your hips. Right arm comes all the way up on the inhale. Reach forward, press it beside the baby toe. Right hand, left toe, baby finger, baby toe. Left hand comes up, reach, draw your hips back. Open the chest to the side. Try to keep the hips down, forward, opening up through the upper back. You can always use a brick if you can't get down. That's fine, or place your hands on the shin. Come all the way up, parallel arms and feet. Exhale to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Sit back into your chair pose. Inhale, reach. Press the palms together. Twist towards the right. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Keep the knees together. Sit back a bit deeper. Draw the belly in. Reach back to the center. Inhale. Press the palms together. Opposite side. Elbow to outer knee. Draw the belly in. Now a nice detoxifying twist. Back to center. Inhale. Swan dive down. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale to your flat back. Press the palms into your mat. Step back into your plank. Then either lower with your knees first or come down halfway. Press into the tops of the toes or upward into cobra. Downward dog, exhale. Bring the right leg forward into your warrior one. Press into the feet. Hands can be together or they can be apart. Draw your left hip a bit forward, pressing into the back edge of the foot. Lunge a little bit deeper. Draw the belly in. Lengthen through your spine. Open to warrior two. Take your knee out to the right so that it's over the middle toe. So we don't want it caving in, we want it open. Gaze past the fingertips. Lunge a little bit deeper. Palm comes up, inhale. And then exhale as you windmill the arms down onto your mat, stepping back to a plank. Bend the elbows or lower halfway down. Lower the knees first. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pressing into the feet. Left leg comes forward into your warrior one. Rise. Hands together or apart. Press into the back edge of the foot. Hips are forward. Lunge a little bit deeper. Open the arms out to the side, warrior two. Knee comes out to the left a little bit more. Gaze past the fingertips. Palm flips to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you windmill the arms down onto your mat. Step back to plank. Halfway down or lower with your knees first, chaturanga. Press into the tops of the toes, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump lightly to the top of your mat. And then fold on the exhale. Press into the feet, lengthen and grow taller. Send hands to the heart on the exhale. Open your feet hip width apart. Peace fingers. Reach for your big toes. Wherever you can. Bend the knees if you need to. Look forward on the inhale. Suck in your belly. Elbows out to the side, sort of around the back. And draw the chin and chest towards the shins. Gaze at the nose. Tip the weight slightly forward towards your toes. Trying to create a nice long line through the spine. And separating the sitting bones. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Stay here, exhale. Take your hands, place them face up underneath your feet, toes near the wrist creases. Bend the knees if you need to. And then exhale, just fold towards that open space. And allow the shoulders to soften. And let a little bit of a forward tilt towards the wrists. So you feel a little bit of release there in the wrists. A little forward movement on the feet towards the wrists. Shifting the weight. Inhale, look forward. Stay here, exhale. Inhale, catch the waist, place the hands on the waist, all the way up. Inhale, big toes touching, let's move. Arms all the way up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, draw the belly in. Inhale to flat back. Palms down, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg forward into warrior one, pressing into the feet and rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. We move your arms down, step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg forward, inhale. Press into the feet and rise, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Move with your breath. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, we move the arms down and step. Lower with the knees or up, way down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Right leg forward, inhale, adding on. Rise. Exhale, warrior two. Both palms up, straighten the front leg, inhale. Lunge, exhale. Inhale, arms, palms up. Exhale, palms down, lunge deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay here. Flip the front palm, inhale. Elbow to your knee on the exhale. Reach the left arm over the ear. Press into the feet. Look down at your mat. Place both palms down. Step back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up. Open your chest. Press it forward. Exhale down. Left leg forward. Inhale. Warrior one. Press into the feet and rise. Exhale, warrior two. Palms up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lunge. Inhale. Exhale, stay here. Front palm comes up. Inhale, peaceful. Elbow to your knee. Exhale, left arm to knee, right arm over the ear. Press. Reach, gazing towards that extended palm. Draw the belly in. Keep the feet grounded. Look down at your mat. Place both palms down. Step back into plank. Elbows back as you lower or knees down first, halfway. Press into the tops of the toes. Open up the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Stay here. Press into the feet. Hips come back even deeper. Right leg comes forward into warrior one. Press into the feet. Arms all the way up. Take the hands behind the side and then behind the back. Interlace. Open up the chest. Lunge a little bit deeper. Chest comes forward. Humble warrior. Arms come up and over. 2, exhale. Flip the palm, inhale. Windmill the arms down onto your mat, stepping back to your plank. Stay here this time. Come into a high plank. Press into the arms, the feet and the arms. Pivot towards your right. Or drop a knee. Left side, left arm lifts up to side plank. Or drop a knee. If you need to drop a knee, that's fine. Palm comes down on the mat. You're back into plank. Bend the elbows back towards the ribs. Look forward. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Press into the feet and rise. Stay here, lengthen. Open the arms out to the side. Interlace at the back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dive forward. Bring the arms up and over. Squeeze the shoulder blades, press into the feet. Inhale, lengthen, grow taller. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the palm, inhale. Windmill the arms down onto your mat, step back to plank. Stay here this time. Bring the chest over the arms. Pivot towards the opposite side, left side up. Right arm reaches, or drop a knee if you need to, that's fine as well. Reach with the fingertips, gaze towards the palms. Think of a rainbow shape in the side. Arm comes down, back into your plank. Exhale, lower halfway down on knees first. Press into the tops of the toes, open up the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Press into the feet, draw the hips back further. Bend and use the forward. Step or jump lightly to the top of your mat, and exhale, fold. Press into the feet, lengthen and grow taller. Hands down on the exhale. Sit back into your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to flat back. Palms down. Step or jump back to plank. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale up, open the chest. Exhale down. Again, right leg forward. Inhale, warrior 1. Press into the feet and rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Flip the palm. Inhale, peaceful. Elbow to knee. Stay here. Reach. Press into the feet. Take the extended hand. Place it behind the back. You can stay here if you like. Or you can dive that right arm underneath the front knee and see if you can bind at the back and open up the chest. Lean back. Look down at your mat. Place both palms down on either side of the foot. Step back to plank. Elbows back halfway or lower with the knees first. Look forward. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg forward, inhale, warrior 1, press into the feet, grow taller. Exhale, warrior 2. The palm, inhale. Bring the hand towards the knee, reach the right arm over the ear. Lengthen, let it follow that leg. Gazing with the eyes towards the extended palm. Stay here. Take your hand, bring it behind the back. Stay here if you like. Or dive the left arm under the front knee. Maybe see if you can find that right hand. Lean back. Open up the chest. Gazing towards the ceiling. Look down at your mat. Place both palms down. Step back to plank. Elbows back or lower with your knees first halfway. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Stay here, press the hips back further. Let's begin to shorten your dog. Take about a foot inwards with the hands, step them a bit closer. Press into the right foot. Take your left foot and bring it behind the right leg in number 4. Then dig your left palm nail sort of into the mat. See if you can reach back with your right hand and maybe catch the big toe. You can stay here if you like, or the next step is to lift that left knee up towards the ceiling. So try to extend through the hamstring. Slowly bringing the left knee back down and foot down with the right palm back down. Switch sides. Press into the left foot. Bring the right foot to a number 4 behind the left knee. Grip the mat with the right nails. Slide the left hand back. Maybe you find the toe and this is where you want to stay. This is fine. Hook onto the big toe. Otherwise, begin to lift the right knee up. Open up the chest. Open up through your hip flexor. And we're just take a rest if you need a rest or some water. Anytime you need to, feel free to do that. Slowly bring that leg back down with the palm. And slowly just walk the hands towards the feet towards the hands. Fold deeply. Press into the feet, lengthen and grow taller. Hands down to the heart on the exhale. Start with a standing posture. So you have some options again. And start with your left foot. Spread the toes as wide as you can. Then you can take the right sole of the foot and you can keep it either at the ankle or you can place it on the shin, not on the knee. If you want to go higher, you're placing it on the inner thigh and pressing into the inner thigh and pressing the thigh into the sole of the foot. Your hands can stay here at heart center for the moment. Find a place to gaze upon. Feel stillness. Slowly bring the arms up towards the sky. And opening them up, and you can take your first finger and thumb and connect, and the other 3 as well as connect. And just let them point up towards the sky. You can even gaze up. Whoops, gaze up if you like. Slowly bring the hands back down to the heart. Keep the leg where it is. Take your hands around the back. Maybe you're in prayer posture, so you have your hands to the back, or maybe you're holding on to the elbows. Still pressing that sole of the foot to the inner thigh. And slowly, just take that leg behind you. Step back, square your hips. So maybe you have your hands holding on to the elbows, or maybe your hands are in prayer behind you. Open up the chest and just forward fold. Chin towards your shin, gazing at your nose. As long, lengthen through the hamstring, lengthen through the spine, relax the neck. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale to the top of your mat. Press into the left foot again. Slowly bring the knee up. And take the knee and just bring it above the ankle, above the left knee. Take your hands in prayer, sit back here. If it's too much, having your hands up here, you can always place the hands down on the ground or on a brick for support. Slowly, wherever you are, either placing your foot back down or coming all the way up into standing, lengthen and grow taller, and down to the heart. Other side, spread the right toes as wide as you can. Draw the belly in. Start maybe with the sole of the foot towards the ankle. Notice how it moves towards the shin. Maybe take the ankle and bring it towards the inner thigh on the right side. Pressing in as you press out in towards the sole of the foot. So into the thigh, and then pressing the thigh into the sole of the foot, inner thigh. hands in prayer. Just notice any differences on the side. Use your breath to regain focus. Find a spot to gaze upon that doesn't move. Provide stillness. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Open them. Press the first finger and thumb together. And then press the other three that remain. Keep them together like a lock. Either gaze up or gaze down. Work with your balance. Slowly bring the hands back to the heart center. Either take your hands behind you in prayer or hold on to your elbows, or maybe even just making fists with the knuckles is fine as well. Pressing into the inner thigh to the sole of the foot. Lengthening through the spine, the crown of the head. Slowly taking the foot back. Wide step. Square your hips, so maybe your hands are knuckle to knuckle, or they're elbow to elbow, or they're in prayer. Square your hips. Bring the chest forward, draw the belly in, let the crown of the head fall forward, relax the neck, gaze at the nose. Your chin is towards your shin. Pressing into the feet, lengthening through the spine, crown of the head. Inhale slowly all the way up. And exhale to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Press into the right sole of the foot again. Spread the toes. Bring the knee up. Hold onto your ankle. Begin to bend the right knee. Place the ankle behind the right knee. Hands in prayer. Or again, hands on the ground or on bricks. Slowly press into that standing leg and bringing it down onto the mat. Arms all the way up on the inhale. Exhale, swan dive down, draw the belly. Inhale to go flat back. Palms down, step or jump back into your plank. Elbows back or lower with your knees first. Press into the tops of the toes, open up the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Just step your hands in about maybe half a hand width or half a hand length. Reach the right hand towards the left ankle. Twist, gaze underneath the left armpit. Right hand to left ankle. Twist underneath the armpit. Draw the belly in. Place the right palm back onto the mat. The left hand comes towards the right ankle. Gaze underneath the armpit. Draw the hips back. Place both hands back onto the mat. Bend the knees, look forward. Step to the top of your mat. Look forward on the inhale. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, lengthen and grow taller. Exhale. Step out to the long side of your mat, parallel arms and feet. Turn the right toe to face the short end of your mat. Get a nice long stance. Begin to bend the right knee so that you're lunging. Place the hand either on the top of the knee or place it on the mat by the baby toe and reach the left arm forward. So this is the full posture. Second posture would be on the knee. Lengthen here. Gazing towards the palm. Press into both feet. Press into the back edge of your left foot. Back foot. The edge connected to your mat. Come all the way up, parallel arms and feet. Turn the left toe to the front of your mat. Bend the knee, nice deep lunge. Take the left hand, place either on the knee and reach the right arm, or place the left palm down the outside, place the baby toe, thumb by baby toe, and reach the right arm over the ear. Open up the chest. Come all the way back up, parallel arms and feet. Stay here. Place your hands on your waist. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Let the crown of the head come towards the mat. Keep your hands on your waist. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, come all the way up slowly. Exhale, open up the arms. Interlace them at the back. Here, open up the chest. Exhale as you bring the arms up and over, pressing them forward. Drawing the belly in. Maybe the head even touches the mat. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Place your hands on the waist. Now reach for the big toes with the peace fingers on either side. Look forward, open up the chest. Inhale, bend your elbows out to the side like a shelf. And then draw your chest towards the middle space and then tip the weight forward. So elbows are pointing to either short end of your mat. You're pulling on the toes, drawing in the belly. Inhale, just lift the head, look forward. Stay here, exhale. Inhale, catch the waist, come all the way up. Exhale, and inhale to the top of your mat, big toes touching. Arms all the way up, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, draw the belly in. Inhale to flat back. Palms down, step or jump back to your plank. Halfway down, lower with your knees first or halfway down. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Come to a seated position onto your mat. And lift up the legs into your boat pose. You start by having them bent at the knees. Hands, palms sort of facing the shins. Open up the chest. Relax the neck and shoulders. Lifting, lifting. Squeezing the knees together. Squeezing the ankles together. It's good if it quivers. Cross at your ankles. Press the palms down the mat. Lift up lower belly and then lower. Come again. Place the knees together and ankles. Palms facing the soles of the feet. Open up the chest. Think of a V shape in your body. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Really active here. Cross at the ankles. Palms down. Lift. Exhale, lower one more time. Maybe an option this time. Same. You can with the knees bent half. Or straighten. Open up the chest. Again, squeezing the inner thighs together, ankles together, gazing towards the toes. Open up the chest. Cross at the ankles, palms down, lift. Exhale. Just lengthen the legs onto the mat and come onto your back. When you scoot down a little bit, go ahead. If you have a wall behind you that you might hit. Bring the feet towards the ceiling. You can stay here if you like for your shoulder stand, or if you want to go up a little bit further, come on to, place the hands on your lower back and come onto your shoulders with the back of your head. So your neck is not touching the mat. It should be a little hole back there, a little mouse hole. Think about squeezing your glutes and reaching with the toes. Slowly, if you're all the way up, you can start to bring your toes towards up the back wall or the back end of your mat. If they touch the ground, your toes, you can take your hands, interlace them, and press them towards your mat. If they don't, you can keep them on your lower back. So if they're floating a bit, keep them on your lower back for support. And if you are not, your feet are not back on touching the back of your mat and you're just up in the air, that's fine. You can stay there, or you can hug them into your chest and just give them a little squish, or even do a happy baby. And slowly just begin to draw the knees in towards the chest, press the palms into the mat, and just give them a little squish here. So if you were halfway up, you weren't in the full posture, you can just hold on to your knees now and give a little squish. Slide the left sole of the foot down the mat. Reach the right foot towards the ceiling. If you want to use a strap or a towel at this point, you can, or just hold on to your big toe. Maybe you'll need a little support with that, that's fine. Your left hand goes on your left quadricep. Squeeze the abdominals, lift up, shoulder blades off the mat, lower back presses into the mat, lifting. Use your abdominals. Gaze towards that extended foot. Press that lower back into the mat. Slowly lower the head to your mat, hold on to your toe. Take the leg out to the right, look over your left shoulder. I like to press the right heel sort of away so it opens up my hip a little bit deeper. Bring the leg back to the center. Try to lift up, touch nose to knee. Lower the head. And then exhale, lower the foot onto the mat. Left side. Bring the left knee into the chest. Give a little squish. Then extend that foot towards the ceiling and reach for the big toe or wrap a strap or towel around it. Right hand is on your quadricep. Elbow lifts up. Maybe a little bit of a flexion in your left elbow. Press into the lower back, lifting up. Use your abdominals, gaze towards that foot. Lifting, relax your shoulder blades. Try not to get them too, your shoulders, so not take them hiked up towards the ears. Open up the chest, press, use your abdominals. Gaze at the foot. Inhale, lower the head to your mat. Take that left leg out to the side. Look over your right shoulder. Try to keep that right hip down. Try not to roll over to your left side. Press your left heel sort of away. Opening up a little bit deeper. Slowly bring the leg back to the center. Inhale, try to lift up, touch nose to knee. Inhale, lower the head. Exhale, lower the foot. Draw the knees into the chest, give a little squish. And then bring the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Reach for the outer edges into happy baby, nice and wide. Stay here, or if you want to give a little rock side to side, you can do that too. And bring the knees into the chest. Cross at the ankles, roll all the way up. Extend your legs. Reach for the shin, ankle, foot, or maybe the toes. Lengthen here and just draw the belly in as you fold forward. Soften the neck. And deep breath through the back. Inhale, just lift the head, look forward. Exhale, come all the way back down onto your back again. Bring the soles of the feet onto your mat. See if you can reach for the heels, sort of feel them. Check out your knees, make sure they're about hip width apart. Our first bridge. Press into the feet, squeeze your buttocks, interlace your hands, and wiggle your shoulder blades together. Make your hips nice and high, but suck your belly in and squeeze your buttocks. And protect that lower back. Really lifting. And then lowering onto your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And our second one, again, you can do the second one the same way that you did before, by pressing into the feet and lifting. Or your second option, to go a bit deeper, would you place your hands by your ears, press onto the head first, and stay here. And press into the feet, lift, 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 lift. Press into the hands and the feet, lift the hips higher. You're on the crown of your head. Or just stay in the first posture. And then slowly come out of your posture. Take a deep breath in. A deep breath out. Again, you can do the first version, which again is just pressing into the feet, lifting up the sitting bones, wiggle the hands, shoulder blades underneath your back, or go into your full bridge. Or the second version, placing the hands by the ears and lifting onto the head. You can stay here. The third version, again, is walking your hands a little bit closer to the shoulders, only if you're ready for it, and lifting up and pressing the hips a bit higher. And slowly coming down onto your head. If you've done the full version, you're confident, and then coming down onto your back. Draw the knees into the chest. Give a little squish. Cross at the ankles, roll all the way up. Again, extend the legs in front of you. Reach for the shin, ankle, or foot, or big toes, and soften here. Take a nice deep forward fold, just to release the counterbalancing of a back bend, opening the chest, and now we're closing it. Anytime you're working your back bends, go stage by stage until you become stronger and more confident with the postures. This takes time. And slowly begin to lift the chest off of the shins and lengthen here. Bring the right sole of the foot in towards the inner thigh. Lengthen here. Reach for the shin, ankle, or foot, and fold, gazing towards the foot. A few breaths here. Come on to place some hands on the mat, peel all the way up. Take the left leg, bend it so that the right sole of the foot is on the left hamstring. Or quadricep, sorry. Your left hand will be on the right knee. Right hand's at the back of the mat. Twist towards the mat. Think about lengthening on the inhale. And then exhale, a little bit deeper twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, a little bit of a deeper twist. It might be very minute. That's fine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And inhale, come back to center. Extend the legs, give a shake if you need to. Bring the left sole of the foot towards the inner thigh. Square your hips. Reach for the shin, ankle, or foot. Exhale, fold. And now gaze towards that extended foot. That's your meditation point. That's your drishti. And go back to your breath. Inhale, just look forward. Exhale, swap the hands back and lengthen through the spine. Bend the right knee so that the sole of the foot is on your quadricep. So they're connected, sole of foot, quadricep. Take the right hand to the left knee. The left hand is at the back of your mat by the hip. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, open the chest, twist towards the left. Inhale, lengthen, grow taller. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen, grow taller. Exhale, twist. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center and extend the leg. Feel the shake. And just come down onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet onto your mat. And arms can be wide. Just roll them to the right. And let the fingertips, palms face the ceiling with the chest open. Few breaths here. Slowly bring the knees back to the center. And just roll it to the opposite side. So you're gazing the opposite direction of your knees. Soften the neck and the shoulders. Bring legs back to the center on the inhale. Hold on to your knees, give a little squish. Cross at the ankles, chin towards your chest, roll all the way up. So if you have some bricks, or if you have even a few books, or even if you have a pillow, I should say, you could use the pillow for the next one too, if it's a fluffy pillow. And just to open the chest, you would just put one or two, you have an option. If you want to go higher, obviously you have more pillows or more books. But even just one level is fine. Opening up placing the block or the pillow or the books by the shoulder blades. So find your bony shoulder blades and then letting the head come back. Now if you want a deeper opening, you could always place the brick on, this is the first level, the flat level. The second level is this level here. But then you might want to have a second brick for the head on the lower levels, having a higher level in the middle and then a lower level for the head. But you can either use a brick or even just a few books. If you have a thick encyclopedia, one of those that's not digital anymore, you can use that. Anything that has some shape to it that lets your shoulder blades just sort of feel firm, feel like you can just be grounded on that. Something that lets the neck extend. So again, a pillow or a few books, or a brick, and the feet just flop to the sides. Take a few breaths here. And if you don't have either of those, again, you can just have your body laying flat with the fingers curled towards the ceiling. And even just put the towel behind your neck if you like for some comfort. If you don't have any of the props, maybe you have a towel though, you can use that and just soften here. A few more deep breaths. And slowly press your palms into your mat. Draw the chin towards your chest and slowly peel up off of your brick or your pillows or your books or just by yourself. Bring the soles of the feet together and maybe reach for your toes so you're in butterfly position. And then just draw the chest forward. And think about not rounding your back, but just bringing the chest forward and drawing the back movement through your hips here, allowing the body just to naturally fold forward, allowing the heart to open. And slowly lengthening through your spine. And this time, drawing the belly in and rounding the back, drawing the forehead in the direction of your feet. The soles of the feet are connected. You're pulling down the toes, allowing the upper body to round itself through the shoulders, back, breathing through the back, and slowly lengthening through the spine. And just coming to seated position. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me this morning. If you need to take some time in Shavasana, please do so. Hope to see you here next week. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weather. Get some fresh air. And thank you for doing your practice with me today. It was great. So have fun, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you.